What's good, everybody? Hope you all are doing well and staying safe. So, as you can see, we're in Mott, and you may ask why. Well, a very large series of bugs. Not even just in the Lua survival with the Thrax. I also went into the Deimos robotic survival, like the pre-1999 one. The prelude to it, if you will. And you can kill mobs there and everything, but they will end up bugging out and still counting on the map even after you kill them. It's very, very aggravating. Very aggravating. So essentially the same problem happens, but at a more steady and predictable rate, if you will. And in the actual 1999 survivals, the Spectres like to bug from anywhere from like 5 to 15 minutes after placing them down. They'll just start doing nothing, just standing there, even if they're getting attacked and all of that. So it's like, it's been a fairly aggravating process. And I thought about Kuva survival. I tried it for a little as well, but if the pods had any type of shield, it would actually be doable. But there's too many times where they just end up getting one shot and dying, especially at higher levels. There's not enough distractionary mechanisms at play for at least what I have going on in order to prevent that from happening too frequently. I decided to go ahead and just use good old Mott at the end of the day. It's been fairly frustrating though. Fairly frustrating. I do intend to keep playing the game, so I might as well just work around all those bugs, and that's that. It is interesting to see with the Lua Thrax, though, that it was less frequently occurred on DirectX 12 than 11. I found really interesting, to the point where I thought it was completely fixed with DirectX 12. I think I went a good 40-50 hours without even seeing a single problem like that, doing all the runs. The fact that each one is roughly about a 5,000 kill loss per hour. It's just, I don't want to have the one amazing run, essentially, that would be able to get it done just based off of RNG. Because it's fairly frustrating to even hit 30 hours and then have that happen. I got 27.5 hours. It's like, DE needs to fix that. Need to fix a lot of those bugs. And they're multi-year-old bugs. They're extremely, extremely old. I remember the Deimos bug when Deimos, the prelude to 1999 bug and the robotic survival. I remember that when that first released. And the Thrax, well, that's been around, at least from my ability to see from research. That's been around for about 3 to 4 years. It's like, I don't know. That's crazy. And that's game-breaking bugs at the end of the day. Back in here. I like this room for this. I've actually never used this room outside of really, really active play way back in the day, but never really did long runs here. The new utility that the Warframes have and everything, it's actually a really nice room. Really nice room. It's nice too as well with Probono Cernus, is you could just kind of sit here if you wanted to and do that on things constantly. There's a good amount of ammo that just kind of comes to. You don't really run out. There's any type of gunplay as well can work really well here. You just gotta do a little bit of aiming if you don't have an AoE. I shall stick to melee though. I've actually really have been enjoying being a melee main again.
Life support has been replenished.
Yes, I am just freely using life support as well. I'm not really taking any chances with things. I don't want to have to sit here and just like hard play because oxygen is hitting a dead point. I naturally always will happen. I'll just counter it, I don't care. I'll just counter it by using O2. It's why it's there. I've already lost one node. Or Osprey? Okay. I wonder if there's a position I could put him and make him less of a target. Maybe if I put him behind us. It'll help give him some cover. Because he's just kind of floating out in the air there, so kind of a target there.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
I haven't really figured out the Acolyte spawns here, though. They are very wonky. Very wonky. I've gotten them sometimes to spawn here. Sometimes they'll spawn in this one. Other times they'll spawn up this ramp here, somewhere around here. I think right up in this area. It's been very wonky. But it's been okay. It's tolerable. And you may also notice the lack of a second or third game. I don't want to put my wrist through it. It was actually really starting to hurt to do that. I can play 2 RuneScape accounts at the same time, just skilling, but trying to do that while also playing this game, that was way too much for me. Way too much for my wrist. It was a good old try, though. It was a good old try at it. It's just about focusing on the game. Letting my hands actually rest for the time that I'm not running around killing things. That's why I sat here and worked so damn hard on the build as like it was, so that it was a carpal tunnel friendly melee build. And here I am, trying to make it just way more work than it needs to be.
Life support has been replenished. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Life support activated. We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
These older tile sets have been so much more visually appeasing on my eyes, like in the way of the visual intensity. It's been giving me such, like, a lot less problems. I even noticed it in the Deimos one as well, the robotic one. That's like called like Purse or something. I don't even know. Just call it the robotic one. I'm sure everybody would know what I mean. Like it's gotten a lot better. That one, its lighting is absolutely phenomenal. They did a really good job on improving the lighting. The lighting before used to be really bright and reflective, but I found it now. I don't know if it's just my monitor settings or something, but it has this like nice old rustic look to it. It looks really good. Doesn't hurt the eyes. It's not bright. Not too dark, and has great shadowing in it. Very, very impressed with it. I've noticed here that it's not as bright as it used to be either. It's actually more lightened off of the items than it is off of an atmosphere, which is kind of how the lighting used to be in Warframe. It's just the atmosphere, more or less, like a time of day, if you will. Now, a lot of the things feel like they're actually have lights occurring from real sources and all that. It's really, really good to say.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
I'm getting a little better with the acolyte spawning. I think I'm getting a little better with it. I have no clue. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Just to be honest. I have no clue the hell I'm doing on it. This one's a little, it's got me a little confused, so it'll probably take all 200 hours to understand it. Wonderful. It almost seems like part of it has to do with the facing. Like positional facing. It's very, very... I've never had such a touchy acolyte spawn situation. You can usually figure out how to have them spawn the way I want them to pretty quickly, but this one... I think it's just there's so many different levels, and as you do like move around and face differently, it'll trigger them somewhere else. Like if I'm facing here waiting for him to spawn here because I'm standing here, he's now going to spawn there because this is within line of sight and it's more of an open area than this is right here due to what is stuffed in here. And just the overall volume of area up there. And if we go up here, you can see, I mean, it's a much bigger environment than going on down here. I don't know. It definitely appears to be positional. In like a multi-dimension amount of positional. Okay. That's fine. I got that.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Life support activated.
Trying to learn this acolyte positioning. It's not really going over well. He's kind of just randomly dying, so there's gonna be a bit of trying to figure that out. But what I'm thinking happens here is he gets shot from over here, and because there's nothing else really in the line of sight, you know, this is kind of, I would consider that kind of iffy. Yeah, see, they spawn right there. Yeah. I just didn't account for that. I'm just glad I can't speak. I'm just glad that I brought 400 of these in. Granted, not identical weapons. One has Ignis, the other one has Sporothrix, which I don't know which one I have preference to in this particular spot, to be fair with you. I don't know which one. I love Sporothrix in general, though, on a Spectre. I think it's one of my more favorite weapons right now. So, I mean, I don't have much of a collection of weapons, though. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I need to get better about it. It's going pretty well. Just gotta figure this out. Acolyte spawning I'm more or less comfortable with. It looks to be directional. More than more than anything, so
they could not do this without
it's good. And just over 5 hours in now. 5 hours, 15. Hands aren't hurting as badly either, so I can actually play for a longer period of time and all that, so that's been glorious. So, overall, unexpected blessing of a mission, I will say. Very unexpected blessing of a mission. As long as I can figure out these specters. I'd like to have them shooting, but if I can, I can. I might just stick them in the corner here or something like that. This way I'm hoping that the glass will cause them to not want to shoot them. I don't know. Don't know.
share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Alright everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the stream here. I'm primarily just gonna be using streams as a way to update y'all throughout the runs, as I was trying to do the last ones too. Okay. Do want to thank y'all for stopping on by, and I do hope y'all take care, stay safe, stay humble, be open, and as always, never stop searching. Peace everybody.